This is an old tree. It has mostly positive reviews on Steam. The playtime is 15 minutes, so I'm kind of interested to see what can be so great about a 15-minute gameplay. I believe it is a puzzle game.
You sound very excited to play it.
Yeah, it seems like you're really into it.
This is the old tree.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm definitely interested.
Are those eggs?
I enjoy.
I love
puzzle
eggs.
games. Yeah. Let's see here. I guess I start. Ooh.
Oh.
Were they eggs?
Yeah, I think that's a little dude that just popped out. Or are they seeds?
Nice.
Yeah, those are eggs. That's really gross.
Seems to be a squid-like creature. Is it in the shell still?
I think.
Or are they just not eggs at all? We'll find out.
Oh, I cannot wait. This reminds me of what was the name of it? Like Bad Omen, I think might have been the name. It was a game where you played as a cockroach. It was very much
Was it a puzzle game?
somewhat, yeah. And the visual styling is, I mean, this is 20 years ago, so it wasn't quite so purdy looking, but it was very similar.
See what's going on. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go that way, man.
Let's see what happens. I feel I'm supposed to click on this at some point. Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is a really cool game.
Yeah.
Actually, you know that thing before we were talking about, like, there's debate as to whether or not this is a game? Stanley Parable. This, I'm debating in my mind whether or not
Right.
this is a game.
Any suggestions on where to click?
What were you
Can
doing
you
to
move
move?
your character
No, I'm
at
just,
all?
like I've been moving by clicking on things this whole time.
Okay. Well, how about that bee buzzing around or whatever it is? No.
Oh no, so bad at puzzle games.
And you said this received positive reviews?
Mostly positive. No,
Huh.
it was very positive reviews actually. So
Do any other buttons do anything?
I'm pushing stuff.
Wow, nice game.
I think so.
I think that this evening I'm going to watch the Black Donnellys and play
Yeah.
this and
Mm.
just live out your
Exactly.
recommendations.
Oh man. This has turned out to be terrible.
Oh, I think you have to drop the water on that little fly. He does go under it sometimes. There.
Get him! Oh, come on, man.
Can't blame the game on that one.
Man, I got a little too excited there. It needs to follow its own rules, right, Judd?
I see.
Here we go. Yay.
Oh.
What?
And now he's going to drop it on you, and you're going to grow.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Oh no.
Aw.
Man.
Oh my god. I think this might be longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The way this is going.
Yeah. This was a 15-minute game for players of average skill.
Right. All right. So when should I drop it on me?
I mean, when he's above
When
you.
it's above you. Nope.
Huh. That was...
So apparently the target is something else.
This flower.
Could be that flower, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I am super intrigued. I just can't wait to see what unfolds.
Right. Hey.
Yeah.
All right. This is like the YouTube channel where you come to get your confidence boost.
Yeah. Puzzle solved.
At least I wasn't that dumb.
Yeah. Oh, no,
No.
that's too scary, man.
Oh, he turns it back on for you.
Oh.
Okay.
So I got a bell. A light.
It looked like that. Oh, there's a guy behind the desk. Is that what that is?
Ooh, found something.
Get it. Oh,
4.
yeah.
Oh, I think something happened. I heard a noise.
There it is.
Nice.
I have no idea what you did, but it worked.
Yeah, did you change something in there, or?
All I did is when I turned out the light, I would then click on it, and that made all the difference.
Oh, that's not what you were doing?
All right, so if I turn that sideways, it'd be this way.
Yay.
Look at that, you're on fire now.
I'm getting in a groove. Puzzles solved.
This might turn back into something like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so.
What's that thing on the ceiling? Oh,
Hey now.
fun.
What?
Okay.
Has he developed tentacles on his head
Yeah,
since
I
we
think he has
started?
the second one, and he's greener. That could be the light. Another bee puzzle.
Oh, these, if they're anything like before, this is going to be super interesting.
Screws, perhaps?
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
Yay.
Oh, I just need somewhere to go.
Yeah,
Well, he's going to light your path for you now, apparently.
We made a new friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm envisioning in my head, by the end of this, you will be destroying a city. I'm pretty sure.
I could see that happening.
Oh no. This looks risky.
Well, so far there hasn't been any threat to your life. This might be the first time.
Oh. Ooh.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Remember if he had two little antennas on top of his head, or just one to start. Oh
This game doesn't let you lose, does it?
no.
No. Initial impression. Strange that I would say this, but an initial impression, a little too easy. After that, the brain buster.
Yeah, that intro was a doozy.
Yeah. What?
If only that steam weren't there. Or should I say condensed water?
Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, that guy clearly doesn't know how to cook. You should help him.
Oh no.
I
So
don't-
like, swat the fly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So much for your buddy.
Man, this is a really violent game. Yeah, now... Oh, wow.
More ingredients? Yes.
There it is. Right on. I want the flies to get very difficult in a second here. More. What are we looking at?
A sausage?
Yeah, it looks
No.
delicious.
This is the most elaborate cooking system I've ever seen. Oh, he's done.
Oh,
I mean, now at least we have a frame of reference for size, and that little blob is monstrous.
mm-hmm.
This game became a horror game just then and there.
Wonder if he's growing and you just don't know between scenes. Or if it was actually a gigantic egg underneath there.
Right.
He does have telekinesis, so that's good.
Photo booth.
One of the harder puzzles.
Yeah, as far as that goes, I'm getting a little bit of Order 1886 feel.
Right.
Just click stuff.
On
Yeah.
rails.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have you duck behind cover for like a half hour and die over and over again in a minute, and it'll just close that loop.
We can only hope. Yeah, this is high on the casual side of things. Oh, so I gotta go in. I think it lifted up.
Yep.
What if we find out that little fella can't swim? And you're gonna be a monster.
I have a feeling it can breathe underwater.
I mean, he can
Yes.
climb walls. Was the water really necessary?
Yeah, good point.
Oh, because of these. There's no way he could get around those. And then drain it.
Nice. So it's like you find the obstacle after you've completed the puzzle. That's
More
a
1886.
little unfortunate. Yeah. I like the music, I guess. I mean, I think these games get a little too much credit for artistic style.
Yeah, I would agree on that. It's appeasing to the eyes, but it's not.
Right. There are a lot of iOS game reviews, if you ever flip through the App Store, that are like, yeah, it looks really good, but it was very short. And it was $5. I've seen a few reviews like that.
So you think people are just, I mean, is that saying that people are overcharging for their things just because they made it pretty, or?
That's what it sounds like.
I mean,
It
okay.
takes a lot for me to pay $5 for a phone game.
More importantly, that was a rat, and I'm small. That's small compared to the rat, and that dude was.
Right.
So what's going on here?
Yeah, like how big
Uh-oh.
actually was that sausage? Oh man, and then it just got weird.
I mean, that's the AAA approach on things. If we make it pretty, then it's worthwhile. And like gameplay is the more important of the two.
So this is a dandelion now? Is that what that is? I can't see it.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, you came in at about 14 minutes, actually.
Wow. So the 15-minute estimate is figuring out how the hell those puzzles work.
How long does it take to beat? I think it's called how long to beat it.com. I think it's hit
Right.
it dead on. So
Yeah.
everyone struggles with the water drop part apparently.
Yeah.
So that's very positive reviews.
Actually, I bet it was the water part where they're like, how the hell do I get past those spikes?
right.
I think that's where everyone else got stuck.
I mean, it's got some good things going for it. It's family friendly.
Right. I mean, you could. I
I
mean,
guess.
for very cheap price, they could keep telling the story.
How much does this game cost?
I believe it's free to play.
Oh, well, you can't criticize a game that's free to play.
No, God no. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's definitely worth the money.
it's worth the money. I mean, there's still some criticism left for free to play. I think like just because a movie made it to TV and you didn't have to pay to watch it, you can still say it wasn't
Sure.
great. But I mean, it was nice, casual. I feel calm playing it. But I'm very interested in why very positive is the review for it.
Right.
I mean, it's
How
probably like,
much-
oh, that was nice.
How much would you be willing to pay to reskin that character and do it over and over again?
Right.
Because this looked a lot like Smite to me.
How much would you pay for boob physics? Really,
Yeah.
is what it comes down
It's
to.
not competitive, so I mean, I couldn't show off my skin I bought.
It's
Right.
not- I mean, this
Right.
basically,
Like, I mean, like if someone else isn't going to see the skin, do I really want to purchase it? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So
yeah.
there is that. I mean, I know I'm Leets, so buying a skin for myself is just ridiculous.
Oh. I don't know. I by looking, I can't tell the difference between this game and Smite. So there's that.
That I can see a little bit of a difference. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like review this. And you're like, oh, he was a cute little fella.
right.
Thumbs
Well,
up.
here's the thing. I don't see how you can necessarily give this game a bad review. I mean, you downloaded it for free. It looked nice. It sounded nice. It had some neat ideas. Like, there's really nothing bad to say other than it didn't knock me out of the park. You know what I mean? It didn't leave an impression on me. I'll say that's the only bad thing I could say.
I mean,
about
it
this
could
game.
be. I tried to not read anything about it because I was very interested in how 15 minutes gets a positive review. But I mean,
Yeah.
it could be slated for episodes where you do the next part of it.
Okay. Yeah, like this is to generate interest in future content.
Right.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But
You
Like-
get a naughty nurse skin or something,
Yeah.
and
right. But no, like I tried to refrain from because I figured if in 15 minutes of gameplay I could have very easily got spoiler alerts
Right.
for everything. So, but I could see it being episodic or someone's passion project. They just wanted to tell the story of
yeah,
this
that's
little alien dude.
I didn't really detect much for storytelling there, really, but it did. The impression I'm left with is like, man, I bet it was hard to make that, and I hope the creators got a payoff by getting their product on Steam, because I didn't really feel a lot of payoff as a spectator here. Well, except that water droplet. Other than that,
Yeah,
Right.
that was epic. That was ninth inning home run when I pulled that off. So
Mm-hmm.
yes.
if there was the thing is like I can kind of criticize it, but if like the Old Free Part 2 comes out, I'm gonna play it.
Well-
like
You own something like 100 games on Steam, right?
something like that. Yeah.
How many have you played through? Would you say?
I would say I've played halfway through all of them, and I've completed 25%. But that's,
How many of those games have you Have you written a review for, or have you voted on? Or whatever?
I'm not like I do. I guess like when GameFly was my.
I'm just trying to use you as the example.
I actually don't review any. Like I don't write reviews. I don't get.
What would it
thumbs up.
take for you to leave a positive review on a game?
I root for the little guy kind of thing. So if it was getting a bunch of negative reviews and I thought it was good, I would put my 2 cents in. Or if it was getting really good reviews and I thought it was a bad game, but if as long as I agree with the impression everyone else has, I tend
Right.
to just leave it be. I don't need to like be a echo chamber of it's good, just like the last guy said.